Hi everyone, welcome back for a new project today. So it's a bit chilly here, we're about 41 degrees, so gonna try and get this done and hopefully not freeze. But what we have is a new project, and this is for a homeowner, and they want low maintenance. Now what they have is a flower bed that they had installed. The problem is that several of these plants like some shade, especially afternoon shade, and that's because during the summer we get very hot, and they said they struggled all year last year because it was too hot for these plants. So we're going to move several of them, almost all except for 3 camellias, and put them into more appropriate spaces. Then we have more plants that we are going to add, and we have a mix between part sun, part shade. Sorry, that was redundant. Okay, so we have full sun, part sun, and then full shade. So we have, while this flower bed is all connected, different areas, so we have different plants that we're going to be putting in, and that way we can have a mix of everything. And while again, most of my plants are low maintenance, so this customer shouldn't have to have very much to do in the long run. Let me show you what we're starting out with. This area over here, they did have 3 bushes like this. They were about up here to the windows, completely blocked that room. They could not see out at all. So they had those removed, and we're going to be planting through here. This is the flower bed that has some wrong things, and the camellias back row, they're the only things staying. Everything else through here is going to be moved to more appropriate where they will be happier. And then over here, they absolutely love this maple tree. We're going to be very careful around that, but we're going to put some shade loving plants in here. And I've worked with the customer for a little while to make sure they were happy with all of the plants. And so we're going to get started and get this taken care of. I will show you the design as well as the plants. So here are the plants that we have. We have Nana cryptomeria, we have small dwarf fountain grasses, Scentlandia sweet spires, phlox, salvias, ferns, lemon ball sedums, and coral bells, along with a couple of other things. And that's what we're going to be installing besides moving stuff around. So before I installed, I wanted to show you what this looks like right this moment. This is the front flower bed, and this is where I removed everything but the camellias. And then let's go over here. And I've got this area. It is pretty much cleaned up. Just have to adjust placement slightly. And then we'll go over here into this flower bed and move the hydrangeas back here. These azaleas, I'm not sure if they're staying. And then we've got some other plants through here, and that's it for the moment. I'm going to get planting. Hi guys, so we are done for today. This did take about 5.5 hours, but I did more cleanup than I was actually expecting to, and got everything in the ground. It is starting to get sundown. It did warm up just a bit, so I was okay getting it all done. But let me show you what we've got. So in this flower bed back here, we have the hydrangeas, Nana cryptomeria. We do have some Scentlandia sweet spires. I did put the azaleas in the back, and then we have different flowers throughout here. Up here, again, we left the camellia, cryptomeria. We have some ground covers here. Then we have black-eyed Susans, catmint, and salvia, asters and a couple of other flowers through here, and this area will get, minus that back row, this will get full sun. So we were taking care of that. And then let me show you over here. Now the one thing you really can't see over here is going to be the ferns, but otherwise this is how this area turned out. And the homeowners have been out here a few times and they have absolutely loved all of this. So I am so glad that they are thrilled with this, and thank you so much for coming along today, seeing what today's project was, and I'll see you on the next one.